Are you thinking of buying a house, but you don't have a lot of money down? Well, I think we got to start off with what the right mindset is on that. A lot of people still think that they have to put 20% down. I hear that all the time.
Yep.
No, you don't. There's loan programs out there where you just need 5% down, 3.5% down, and then there is a conventional loan for 3% down. But there's also a little hidden gem out there, and I've had clients use it over and over and over. Loving this program. It is called a DPA, a down payment assistance. And this program will get you to almost no money down.
Absolutely.
With the right negotiations, I mean, you could get into a house, like I said, with no money down. So the down payment assistance program, the negative will be it does have a little bit of a higher interest rate. But again, you don't need any money down. As for closing costs, if we can get those sellers to cover your closing costs, that's how we get you zeroed out. So in the real estate world, when you go into contract, you're going to have to put a couple grand usually down, depending on price point, could be a little higher, for your earnest deposit. And that typically will go towards your closing costs at the end. On a great transaction, which we've been rocking those lately, most of our clients are getting their full closing costs covered, meaning they can get a refund on that earnest money. And then Reggie right here has some great down payment assistance programs, so they don't need any money down. So if you're renting, this could be the one for you. I know a lot of my clients out there are renting and they're spending $2,000 to $3,000 a month on rent. You can qualify for a house. This could get you in. Don't let the down payment be the thing that stops you. Reggie, can you give us a little breakdown on this great program? And it's one of my favorites out there.
Yeah, just starting off, one of the biggest hurdles we see is down payment if you're buying your first house. But keep in mind, down payment assistance, you do not have to be a first-time home buyer. So, like Angela said, if structured correct with the correct concessions, we can actually get you into a house with zero down, which means usually sometimes you have like an earnest money to start with, maybe a couple grand. And imagine going to buy a house and you're actually getting a $2,000 check at closing. So
super cool.
It's really cool, and we've done it multiple times. So it's a great way for you to get into a house with little to no money down, and then really start, using that home appreciation and building wealth through real estate. So if down payment is a hurdle for you buying a house, call us. Let's show you the option and see if a down payment assistance makes sense for you, and start building that wealth through real estate once you get into a house.
Yes, I mean, there's always, where there's a will, there's a way, right? Yeah. And I think in our market right now, I think it's a great time to take advantage of any of these programs. I mean, like I said, the down payment assistance is a great way to get into your first house, but like Reggie said, it doesn't have to be your first house. It could be a house you purchased many years ago and now you're getting ready to buy another one. There's different avenues to go where you don't need as much money as you think. If you're moving to a new location or you're moving for work and you're like, what are we going to do? Like, I don't want to rent and spend. They usually make you put first, last, deposit, all that fun stuff in.
Yeah. That's
more than you're going to need to buy a home with a DPA program. So always reach out to your amazing real estate agent, Angela, and always reach out to Reggie Green over here, because whatever you have, we can make work. We can try to facilitate what program works best for you. And again, no money is okay as long as your credit's good. I mean, let's talk about that a little, because that's something we should touch on. Typically, rule of thumb, if you can qualify to rent, you should be able to qualify to buy. But Reggie, what are you seeing for credit scores? What should we be at for a credit score?
So we have down payment assistance programs down to a 580 credit score.
Oh.
To qualify for the best ones, you're probably looking at 640, 660 minimum. But our whole goal is to get your scenario and show you the different options. But down payment assistance, basically what we're doing is we're doing a first mortgage and we're backing it with either a grant or a second mortgage to get you into that house with zero down. So we'll show you the options. One of the cool things we didn't even talk about is you can do a down payment assistance even if you have a down payment. Okay?
Oh, that's right. That's true.
Some people want to keep their money, maybe they want to invest it, or maybe it's your first house and you're going to have to buy all kinds of furniture. Maybe you want to do some fix-ups, things like that. We could look at a down payment assistance option. What does that look like? And also maybe a loan with 3 to 5% down. And at the end of the day, you're the boss. You pick how you want to do it, but it can be used in a lot of different ways, even if you have a down payment.
Yes, it's being just a little creative, and I'm one. All my clients will tell you, I'm always going to talk to you about keeping that little nest egg. And making sure you're prepared for worst case scenarios.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, keeping your money, again, you don't have to not have the money down. You can choose not to use it. Reggie, if they didn't want to use a full no money down program, because we know the interest rate's going to be a little higher on that, do they have other options where they can put less down per se?
Yeah, so what the down payment assistance is effectively doing is it's bridging the gap from your purchase price and first loan amount. So the less down payment assistance you use is typically the better rate that you're going to get. So one of the things I always tell customers, especially if you do have the down payment, is let's show you a lot of different options and really get a feel for what works best for you, because the terms are so important. So we're going to show you, we're going to understand your goals, we're going to put together the options, and at the end of the day, you're the boss and you tell us what one works best for you and your family.
Awesome. It's all about communication, guys. So the Dance Hero Group, we are huge on communication, start to finish. I only partner with amazing people that believe the same. Like, we just want to make sure that whatever payment you're getting, whatever program you decide to go with, is the right one for you and your family, to make sure that buying a home is the greatest experience ever. Have an awesome day.
See ya.